It is true that the Blues, Chelsea, are flying at the moment. But I can tell you that Chelsea will have a Herculean task getting past Everton at Goodison Park. Everton are undefeated in their last 5 home games. From 28th September, they have played against Crystal Palace. They won 2-1 at Goodison Park. Then they drew 0-0 to Newcastle United. They drew 1-1 to Fulham. Then they drew 0-0 to Brentford. And they won against Wolves by 4-0. And so it will be very difficult for Chelsea to beat Everton at Goodison Park. Let me be quick to add that those of you who have not been watching my previews, in our game against Shamrock Rovers, I predicted a 5-win for Chelsea. I believe I should be the only one who got this prediction right. The preview is there for you to see for yourself. I predicted a 5-1 win for Chelsea, and truly, we won by 5-1. Then against Astana, Chelsea versus Astana away at Kazakhstan, I predicted a 3-1 win for Chelsea. That was also a correct score, and we also got that one right. So please, if you are new, there are a lot of things to get here. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, the notification bell, so that when these previews and the reviews come, you'll be among the first to get them. And then also our loan players, I cover all our loan players, every single one of them. At the end of every week, I give a performance report on every single loan player. So once again, please subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this going and growing the channel together. All right, so quickly, as I said, Chelsea are flying at the moment. 8 games on the spin, and we have won all after the November international break. The first one was against Leicester. We won it by 2-1. The next one was in Europe against FC Heidenheim. We won that game by 2-0. Then against Aston Villa at home, we won by 3-0 again. Then against Southampton, we won by 5-1. Tottenham, we defeated them by 4-3. Then against Astana, that is the game I predicted correct. We won that game by 3-1. Then against Brentford, we won by 2-1. Then the latest one is against Shamrock Rovers, and we defeated them by 5-1. In those 8 games, we have scored 26 goals in total and have conceded 8. 2 clean sheets, and then that will mean that we have 5 away wins. And also, if you take out the 3 European games from it, it means we have 5 wins in the English Premier League on the spin. All right, so we are flying. Actually, we are flying. So our game against Everton, this is the preview of it. I am here to give you every single thing that you need to know about it. And I will also give you my prediction again. So please stick around. Let's look at it together. Remember also that in these previews, I will give you my predicted lineup. You know, I don't miss out in my predicted lineup. And so I am going to give it to you again. And we'll be sure to see those players out there playing for Chelsea. Hello, my beautiful people. I welcome you back to my channel once again. As usual, you have to sit, relax yourself, because everything that you need to know about the game going into the Everton game will be presented right here to you. So relax yourself and let's do this together. Quickly, as we all know, the game will be played tomorrow, Sunday, which is the 22nd of December, and the time is 14 o'clock GMT. So you can convert that to your local time and you'll get the time right. The venue is the Goodison Park. As I said, the Goodison Park is a very difficult ground for Chelsea in recent memory, and that is where we will be going. In fact, the Everton game against Arsenal the other day, I can tell you that they defended very well. In fact, this team is defending very well, and they rank first in the whole of Europe. Everton ranks first in the whole of Europe when it comes to the number of clean sheets from November 1st. They have 6 clean sheets since November 1st, and that ranks them first in the whole of Europe. So it will be a difficult task for us over there. Then the referee for the game is Chris Kavanagh. assistant referee, we have Richard West and Tim Wood. They will be on the lines for the game. Then the fourth official, we have Tom Bradwell. They will oversee conduct in the dugout and the behavior of the two managers. Now, on VAR duty, we are going to have the two Scots, Graham Scott and Scott Ledger. They will be on VAR duty for us. All right, we hope they perform very well. Then when we look at the form of the two teams, Everton and Chelsea, Everton, in the last 5 games, they have drawn 3, they have lost 1, and then they have won 1. Chelsea has won all 5. In fact, as I said, in the last 8 games, we have won every single thing that comes our way. All right, so on the log, we are second, and Everton are 16th on the log. All right. Everton has though played 15 games, and we have played 16. Goal difference, we have 18, they have -7. Point, we have 34, and they have 15. Then goals for, we have 37 goals. In fact, we are the top scoring team in the Premier League. And Everton has scored 14. We have conceded 19, and they have conceded 21. When it comes to the win percentage, Everton's wins percentage in the Premier League is 20%, and Chelsea has 63% win percentage. Now, goals scored per game, Everton is scoring 0.93 goals per game. Chelsea is scoring 2.31 goals per game. Then the goal conversion rate, Everton has 8%, Chelsea has 14%. Big chances per game, Everton is creating 1.6 big chances per game, and Chelsea is creating 3.6 big chances per game. Then big chances missed, Everton is missing 1.3 of the 1.6 that they are making, and Chelsea is missing 2.3 of the 3.6 that they are making. That means that Everton is only able to convert 0.3 big chances that they create. Chelsea, however, is able to convert 1.6 of the big chances that they create. Then errors leading to shots for the two teams. Everton is making 5 errors leading to shot in total, and Chelsea has made 11 errors in total. Then errors leading to goal, Everton has 4. Chelsea has 5. So we have 5 goals from errors that we have committed from behind. Robert Sanchez will have to be careful on this one, because we wouldn't want to concede at the Goodison Park. It is already a difficult ground that we will be visiting, and so we don't have to make any mistakes. Then goals conceded per game, we are conceding 1.2 goals per game. Everton is conceding 1.4 goals per game. The ball possession, we have 56.7 on average, and Everton has 39.4. So we will expect to have all the balls. In fact, they did it against Arsenal. They defended very well. I think they had only 1 shot in that game, and they drew 0-0 against Arsenal. The Corners FC, they were unable to score any corner in that game. So that is the kind of team that we will be facing tomorrow, Sunday. Interceptions, they are making 9.3 interceptions per game, and we are making 8.4. Then duels won per game, we are winning 46.9 duels per game, and they are winning 52.7 duels per game. Then saves from their goalkeepers, where their goalkeeper has 2.7 saves per game, and we have 3.3 per game. Now, out of the 14 goals that Everton has scored in their 15 English Premier League games, 3 players, will have to wash them out, have contributed to 13 of the goals. Dwight McNeil has contributed 6. Ashley Young has contributed 4. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has contributed 3. So the 3 of them alone contribute 13 of the 14 goals they have conceded. And so we will have to watch them very well tomorrow. All right. Although Abando Broja will be out in this game, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin will start the game surely. But then I can tell you that Calvert-Lewin has not scored in the past 11 games. And so I don't think he will pose too much threat for this, our Chelsea team. All right. But then also Dwight McNeil is also a doubt for the game tomorrow. That is just by the way. Right. Then in the last 50 games between Chelsea and Everton. We have won 24 of the games. They have won 12, and we have drawn 14 of the games. In the last 5, we have won 2. They have won 2, and we have drawn 1 in the last 5 games. Now, the last game between Chelsea and Everton, it was played on Monday, the 15th of April, 2024. Now, Chelsea won that game by 6-0, and that was at Stamford Bridge. It was not at Goodison Park. At Stamford Bridge, we won by 6-0. It was a drubbing. All right. Then I can also tell you that Palmer scored 4 goals in that game. The first one on the 13th minute, the 18th minute, 29th minute, and then the 64th minute. It was a penalty. So he scored 4 goals in total against Everton at Stamford Bridge. We hope that tomorrow he will produce the goods for us again. Jackson scored in the 44th minute, and Gilchrist scored the final goal on the 90th minute. Now, in the last 3 visits to Everton, the Goodison Park, on Sunday, the 1st of May 2022, that was in the 2021-2022 season, Everton defeated Chelsea by 1-0. That goal was scored by Richarlison. All right. Then on Sunday, the 6th of August 2022, it was in the 2022-2023 season, we visited the home of Everton, and then we won that game by 1-0. Jorginho was the one who scored that penalty in the 45th plus 9 minutes, and that was a penalty in the 45th plus 9 minutes. Jorginho scored that penalty. Then our latest visit to the Goodison Park, it was on Sunday, the 10th of December 2023, and that is last season. Everton defeated Chelsea by 2-0 in that game. Corey scored the first goal in the 54th minute, and Dobbin scored the second goal in the 90th plus 2 minutes. All right, quickly, I want us to look at the player availability and my predicted lineup for the game. Now, as mentioned by the coach, João Felix is back, but then we all know that Cucurella received a second yellow in our last game, and so he's out for this game through suspension. Badiashile is thought to have a little problem, and so he will not be available for selection in this game. Then Fofana and Reece James, we already know their problem. So, but I must be quick to add that the coach mentioned that Reece James is gradually returning to full fitness. So very soon we'll see Reece James fit. All right. But then also again going into the lineup that I want to give you. I want to tell you that in his pre-match press conference, he mentioned that our games will be played based on the right players for every game. So the games are taken one after the other, and the right players for every game are used. All right. So quickly, let's look at my predicted 11 for the game. Robert Sanchez is fit, and so he will start in post. But then, as I mentioned, Cucurella will not be available for this game. And so I am putting Gusto at left back. Colwell and Tosin Aderabiayo at centre back. Then Discusse should occupy the right side of defense. I believe that Gusto is going to invert in this game. And so most of the time, we will be seeing a 3-man defense in the game against Everton. They will be defending very deep, and so we wouldn't have problem having a 3-man defense. We would have to load their defense with our attack, and so Gusto will be going in there to help the attackers. All right, so we'll have in the defensive midfield, we'll have Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. Romeo Lavia, there is a doubt about him. He's not fully fit. He will be assessed before the game, though. But then I think that he will not be risked based on his injury record. So, all right. So, Caicedo and Enzo should occupy the defensive midfield. Ahead of them, we have Sancho, Palma, and Pedro Neto. Neto should return for this one. So, we have the 3 of them. And Nicolas Jackson should occupy the top, the up front, the striker's position for Rusk in this game. All right. So that is my predicted lineup for the game. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. Let me see your predicted lineup, your predicted score for the game. All right. Once again, those of you who have still not subscribed, if you are watching this up to this point, then please subscribe to this channel. There should be a reason for you to subscribe and push this channel forward. All right. So my predicted score for the game, as I mentioned, Everton will be very difficult to beat at home. But then, based on the way this team is flying currently, I think that Everton again will find out at first hand that this Chelsea team is quite different from the teams that have been visiting the Goodison Park. And so we should find a way. But then Everton will score in defeat. And so I am giving Chelsea a 2-1 win. A 2-1 win at the Goodison Park tomorrow. So that is my score prediction. Let me also see your score prediction. Please remember that I'll see you after the game. Then also the report on the performance of our loan players will come your way on likely Monday. All right. So please stick around. Hit the like button and the notification bell so that when these videos are uploaded, you'll get them as quickly as possible. Thank you very much. Till I see you tomorrow. Bye for now.